Hi, welcome or welcome back. Today I'm going to share some of the items I picked up at Michael's, Hobby Lobby, and our local dollar store here in Vancouver, BC. I did go to Hobby Lobby in Washington State because we don't have Hobby Lobby in Canada, but I just drove down from where I live. So we went there for a few hours for a bite to eat and to pick up a few items for back to school. Anyway, I'll start with Michael's. They had their Halloween paper packs on buy one, get one free. I don't craft that much Halloween. I do love Halloween itself, but I find it's a very, very busy time of year for me, and I just don't have time to really make a lot of things. I do layouts mostly, but I think this year I would like to try to do maybe some home decor items with it. I'm going to see what I get up to. So I got the Halloween Vellum and the Alice's Adventures, and they were buy one get one free. And here in Canada, that's $16.99 for one. So they were both $16.99, which is I think pretty reasonable for a paper pack. If you haven't seen this, I suppose I should crack it open to take a quick look. I think lots of people may have already seen this. All right, so this is the vellum. It's really pretty. I love that. So it's spider webs. I'm really excited about this page. I think I can make something fun for decorating the house with those, or at least one. These would be cool for cards or a layout, or even a mini album. Cutting these up and adding them would be cool, especially this bottle. I really like that. Okay, and then this would be cool for decor if you could write something here or decorate it there. And then that's another. Just try to skip two because there's two of each. I really love this. This doesn't even have to be Halloween, this page. Really pretty. And I love it. This was, to be honest, the main reason I got it. I really love Alice in Wonderland. Love the books. Love, like the Disney movies and all of it. So I saw this and I thought, yep, I'm going to get it. And I like this, the old kind of creepy books. And this page, it was the Alice in Wonderland and this one. I love that. I think that's beautiful. I could just put that up as is. And I think there's, moths at the end here. Yeah, so I thought that was a really cool, different one. Very different than anything I have. And then I got the Alice's Adventures. This one is 24 sheets. And it's got some like textured ones, which I thought was kind of cool. So there's Alice. And this one is like a fuzzy velvet. I really like that. And there's some glossy pages. This one has some shine to it too, the reds. I really like this one too. That's similar to the vellum page, but it's got some shine. And this one is also like velvety on the letters. So I thought that was cool. Okay. And roses. You could use this for something else. Doesn't have to be Alice or Halloween. And I like that even though it's supposed to be Halloween, it's not really Halloween-y. It can be anytime. Same with this one. And then some crazy mushrooms. I'd say this is probably my least favorite page. I know people are really big into the mushrooms right now. I don't get it myself, but okay. This one's not as bad. It's more like a foresty kind of one. This is a really cool one. I love that. Okay. And that's it. And then I also picked up with my coupon So here we often have 40% off of one item, or 2 items sometimes, and I got the solids. I paid, sorry, my dog is playing with my kids, and now you can hear them barking. You can hear him barking. So I thought for that price for these solids would be great for even like page layouts or cards or mini albums or whatever, and they're really pretty colors. I am still debating whether or not I'm going to get any fall paper that coordinates with this. I'm not sure. So for now, I'm just getting the solids because I really like them. So there's this really pretty pink, and I think there's 6 of each. Let's see, what does it say? 48 sheets. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so 6 of each. So that really pretty pink. Love that pink. And then there's like a more mauve-y one. And then a darker one. So these coordinate really nicely. And then there's this, it's almost like a cross between a green and a gray. It's really pretty. And then a darker version of that. This one seems even more, a bit more bluey almost. And then there's like it's like a cream, but it's almost like an orangey cream color. And then there's a darker version of that. And then, oh, another pink. All right. Yeah, so I thought those were really pretty. And I paid, let's see, this was, I believe, $12.99, something like that. And then it was 40% off. So that's like $7 or something I paid for this, I think. Sorry, that's some quick math in my head after a long day. This is a folder that I picked up from my local dollar store. It was $1.50. What I liked about it was it's 14.25 inches by 12.25, and it's so hard to find ones that are 12 by 12 size or larger. So I thought this is awesome. So I'm gonna try it out, see if I like it. I like that it has snaps. It was only $1.50. I thought to store some of my kits. I think that was the only thing I got from the dollar store that was Crafty. Then I went to Hobby Lobby. So I went there today. They had a bunch of stuff on clearance. I've been seeing it online and people sharing, and I thought I would just go check out my local Hobby Lobby. I call it my local Hobby Lobby, even though it's not local. It's an hour and a half away. But I call it that because it's the closest one to me. It is not my favorite one. The one I like more, here I'm just gonna adjust this a little. The one that I like more is actually another 30-minute drive, but I didn't have time to do that today. So they had this 100-piece envelope pack. These are A7 envelopes. So I like using these for Christmas because I make either 5x7 or A2 cards, but I put them all in this size envelope when I mail them so that I can include a picture of my family with the Christmas card. So I used to send in, you know, those pre-made Christmas cards that are a photo with like the greeting kind of all built in, and you just buy a bunch of those and send those out. But then I love making cards, so I thought it made more sense to make the cards, but then the cards were too small to fit like a standard photo. So this was how I worked around that. So this is a great price, $2.49 for 100. I make just over 100 cards every Christmas for just our family and friends. And then I usually make extras for my family to give away. So this is perfect. I should have bought actually 2 of these, but that's okay. Next time. I also bought the 24-piece Paper Studio, just the A2 envelopes. So these are 24 envelopes, and these were 99 cents, so that's a great price. They had some card and envelope packs. I bought a couple of these. These were also 99 cents. It's 12 A2 cards and 12 envelopes, and the cards are solid inside, but I liked this burgundy. I actually bought this for a project that I'm going to use for work. So I teach, and I also have like a we call it a maker's club, and then we make all kinds of things with it with the kids, and we do a Valentine's project every year. It's this Valentine's for Vets. So I thought this would be good color for those cards. And then they also had the 5x7 in the navy. This was $1.12, so I bought a couple of these because I really liked that color. And they had this Ranger Scrub It stamp cleaning pad. So when I do use stamps and that at work, my students aren't the best about cleaning the things. So I thought if I had some spray bottles and this pad, that might be easier. I'm gonna try it. It was only $1.50, so I mean the regular price was only $3. Oops, sorry. But I've never tried it, so I thought I'd give it a go. And got an ink blending tool and some replacement refills for that. Just a mini one. That was regular price. Those don't go on sale. And then I bought another pack of daubers. They don't go on sale, but they're only $7. And here, they're way more money than that, even at Michael's with a coupon. So I just buy them for work, because when we're doing projects and that, the kids kind of destroy the daubers after a while. So we've had ours for a couple of years. I think some of them need replacing. I got these really pretty Paper Studio gems. Paper Studio was on 40% off. So it's regular, but even the regular price, like $2, it's pretty good. And they're just kind of iridescent. I don't know if you can see that. So these were what, like $1.20? Pretty good, even with the exchange. And then I went to the Christmas section and I picked up some diamond painting items. I picked up this, and these were 50% off. So these were $2, like really good price. So all the pieces are inside. This reindeer was completely adorable. I bought about 5 of these to give away to some of my nieces. And we also got the gingerbread man. So my daughter and I are going to put these together. And then I bought some extras for family members. I also picked up, while I was waiting in line, I noticed they had some of the gum on clearance. So I picked those up. Hubba Bubba. My kids love those. And they also had the Dots pretzels on clearance. So they're 99 cents, regular $5.29. I thought that was a great price, and my husband loves these. So I bought everything they had. They had about 3 of these, and I bought them. Really yummy if you've never tried. And I also bought some cups and things from spring clearance for camping. They were really cheap, like 30 cents. And I bought this for my son because he loves all things anime, Naruto, Dragon Ball, etc. So that's for him. And I think that was all of my purchases from Hobby Lobby. Did pretty well this time. I didn't go too overboard. And then I also picked up, the last thing to share was my recent find and purchase. This is actually from, this was just because it was here on my desk when I was doing this haul. This is from Staples here in Canada, of all places. So that's our office supply, right? They have them in the States as well. It's this Dubai chocolate, which I know is very popular right now, but I hadn't tried it, and then I did, and it's crazy how good this is. I don't know why. It is delicious. So it's a bit pricey. It costs $20 here. I had a coupon I put towards it, so I think it was more like $17. But I very, very carefully eat this chocolate. My husband and my kids and I just like each eat a square. Yes, it's a bit pricey, but it's definitely a very nice treat. If you haven't tried it though, I highly recommend. So that's it. That's what I got. I may have put away other items. Oh, one more thing. I do remember one more thing. Or, no, two more things. Haha. Two more things from Hobby Lobby. This, the scratch and sniff stickers. I did a little short on these like a month ago, and they were so adorable. I had to buy some. And then I also picked up these adorable Christmas, they call them buttons. Although honestly, I don't know really. I guess you could sew around them. Sorry, I'm trying to make this less blurry. Let me try that. There. I guess you could sew around them to hook them onto something. They're little cookie cutters. I just couldn't leave them behind. They're so cute, right? Like so cute. And they had a ton more Christmas stuff I wanted, but I didn't, not yet. I'm gonna give it some time, maybe after Thanksgiving. Our Thanksgiving is in October, so maybe after that I'll go back and buy some more Christmas things. All right, hope you enjoyed the haul. Have a good one. Take care. Bye.